Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I really appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. Sorry for the absence for the last 4 or 5 days, but I pulled a muscle in my lower left side of my back, and I still can't stand up straight. You really can't tell on a face-on shot, but I'm almost upright 100%, and it's been like this since Friday. And with today being, I don't know, what is today? Wednesday. So it's kind of sucked. But some big news coming up in Maine. In 2 days, on Friday the 17th, Maine, the state of Maine is going to have several bills up for committee hearings. And some of them are very pro-gun and some of them are very anti-gun. And I figured now would be a good time to go over them. In case you live in the great state of Maine, you could actually do something to save your Second Amendment rights before something gets rammed down your throat. Now, these bills will be heard by the Committee on Criminal Justice and Public Safety for Maine, and I'll have a link in the description where you could connect to this group and get the phone numbers for everybody who's in there so that you can reach out and talk to these people, let them know where you stand. Now, there are 10 bills in total. 6 of them are considered pro-gun, 4 of them are anti, and I figured we'll go over the pro-guns first before we get angered and go over the anti-gun ones. Excuse me if I'm adjusting my back. I'm in a ton of pain right now. So because I'm hurting, I was having problems focusing, doing the research, so I'm going to read some of these right from my computer screen, so please excuse the wandering eyes. The first one is Legislative Document 9, and that is sponsored by Representative Patrick Corey, Republican, and it's going to prohibit, or looking to prohibit, a government agency of Maine or a political subdivision of Maine from keeping a list or registry of private-owned firearms or a list or registry of the owners of those firearms. So it's looking to outlaw any type of firearms registry or owner's registry. That is a good one. The second one is Legislative Document number 44, and that is looking to lower the age requirement for concealed carry from 21 to 18 years of age, unless otherwise prohibited. And this would look to make all of their statutes for firearms consistent with the age. It's similar to here in Massachusetts, where you have to be 21 or older to carry a handgun, but for a rifle or shotgun for hunting or whatever, you can be 18. I don't know if that's going to be considered pro-gun or not, but it's better than some of the anti-ones. This is, I don't know, one that could go either way, I guess. The next one is Legislative Document 350, and this one is looking to repeal the law that requires firearms dealers who sell guns or leases or loans or whatever they call it, lets or loans a firearm, from making a copy of the form the dealer must keep pursuant to federal law. And they're supposed to show that to a law enforcement officer or prosecuting attorney. This is looking to get rid of that requirement. Legislative Document 574. That's looking to eliminate the duty to inform provision, which requires a person in lawful possession of a concealed firearm in Maine without a permit during the course of a detainment or routine traffic stop to inform the law enforcement officer that that person is in fact possessing a firearm. I think some of these are looking to get rid of or repeal laws on the books because Maine is constitutional carry. So some of these are just redundancies. They're not needed anymore, and that kind of is the theme behind most of these. Legislative Document 595. That is looking to prohibit a law enforcement officer from seizing or confiscating a Maine resident's firearm or ammunition unless the firearm or ammo was used in the commission of a Class A, B, or C crime. So I guess they must have had issues where cops were just seizing guns and ammo, which shouldn't be done anyway if you're illegally carrying your firearm. I don't know where some people think they get their powers from. The next one is Legislative Document 598, and this is looking to remove the requirement that a person, I guess in the process of being arrested, has to inform the police that he or she is carrying a firearm without a permit. It also includes detainments or traffic stops. I don't know, this one comes to a personal preference, I guess. This could be good for somebody and it could be bad too. I'll let you use your own imagination, but it could go either way. Excuse me, I want to lean over on my bureau because this is starting to get unbearable. But I want to get some news out here for everybody because this is important. The next one this is the bad stuff, the 4 anti-gun bills that are going to be heard by this committee. Again, the link is in the description to reach out and talk to them. Legislative Document 351, sponsored by John Spear, would allow municipalities to prohibit firearm owners from carrying during municipal public proceedings and in polling places, so voting, town meetings, city council, etc. The next one, Legislative Document 352, would require firearms dealers to sell a gun lock with every firearm sold. We do that here in Massachusetts. I mean, if you're a gun owner and you're legal and you're careful and there's no need to have a gun lock on the gun walking out the door. I mean, you should be able to just throw it right in your holster and take off, but whatever. The next one is Legislative Document 443. This is a weird one. This is looking to allow municipally funded hospitals to allow them to restrict the possession of firearms and firearms-related items on property used by the municipal funded hospital. So I don't know if there's a rash of people going in for surgery that have guns on their hips, or people in the waiting room in the ER just strapped to bandoliers or whatever. But this one was awkward. But needless to say, they're looking to limit the Second Amendment on municipally funded hospitals and grounds used by such. This next one is nuts. It's the last one, and I'm glad it is because I'm about to pass out in pain. Legislative Document 501, sponsored by Senator David Miramant. If you know him, reach out and talk to him. It will require a person attempting to purchase a firearm to present the seller with proof of having successfully completed military firearms training or an approved firearm safety course. This bill also provides that a person may meet this requirement by presenting proof of having satisfied the handgun safety course requirement for a person to carry concealed handguns. So they're looking to do the same crap that happened here in Massachusetts and a couple other states. They're going to maximize their gun control by minimizing your freedom. This one is just going to be for gun safety classes. Just another check written to the state off of your back to help keep their coffers full of your money and make you buy your way to freedom. See, there are people that don't like the fact that you're constitutional carry now, Maine, and you need to stay vigilant because they're coming for it. I want to say there are 6 days left in my t-shirt campaign. You can get your own limited edition Guns and Gadgets t-shirt. Link will be in the description, as well as a link to the video floating above my head here in a card. Check them out. $20 for a t-shirt, and the money goes directly to this channel and supporting the mission of the channel. Also, I want to thank the 91 shirts that were sold. I know some people bought multiples. I want to thank each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. I didn't think I'd sell 9, never mind 91. It's amazing, humbling. Thank you very much. I'm kind of speechless when it comes to that. Thank you for your support. This is Jared from Guns and Gadgets. I need some Motrin in the worst way and a shot of whiskey. So until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, carry a weapon. Take care, everybody.